Game Theory, a channel created over 12 years ago by the 5'11" man himself, Matthew Patrick, also known as MatPat. But why does any of this matter? Well, it doesn't actually. I just needed a way to start the video. Today I'm showing you how to edit like MatPat using a simple 3-step process that he created. I did some skimming through at least 20 of Film and Game Theory videos, and I noticed that there's always a short skit at the very beginning to keep you hooked. This is very smart on MatPat's end, since every YouTuber on the platform experiences some type of drop off in their intro, whether that be big or small. And of course, nobody wants that, because the better your audience retention is, the more your video is supposed to get pushed out to new viewers. In each and every intro, MatPat not only introduces an entertaining skit, but he teases his title furthermore by hinting at his theory, leading you on to want to know more.
Yoshi, I told you! We've already been over this! You're related to a Monolophosaurus! End of story! What? A dragon coin? Can't seriously think that just because you're on something called—
So now you're saying, okay cool, that's what MatPat does in his videos, but how do I do that myself? Well, it's as simple as grabbing paper, a pen, or opening up a Google Doc and really thinking about what you want to happen in your skit while keeping it entertaining. Your intro should bring in some form of value to the viewer that makes them feel rewarded, wanting to stay for the rest of your video. And this actually brings me on to the next piece of the puzzle, which are the visual elements of MatPat's videos. I immediately noticed how much MatPat takes advantage of visual elements in each and every single upload, and using a stopwatch to count the amount of seconds in between something new popping up or an image moving across a screen was always 2 seconds or less. MatPat does this because he knows the more that is going on visually, the less your audience will even give thought to clicking off. The other similar element to this that is often overlooked on many videos that Game Theory does very well is leaving no blank spaces in audio, and this goes hand in hand with visuals on the screen. When doing a voiceover for your video, it is very important to cut out every spot where you aren't speaking. Not only will this prevent your audience from finding an exit point in the video, but it also creates more opportunity to keep the visual elements active, overall making your video more intriguing. So now the question is, how do you actually apply any of this to your video? I pre-recorded an audio example to help you all better understand this process that MatPat does. So taking what I said before, you of course want to cut the audio first to leave no dead spaces like so. Next, I would suggest listening to your audio to add a background that fits your skit, and to represent me as a character, I'm just going to use my current logo and pop some eyes on there. For those of you who don't know, if you take 2 images like I am now, hover over them and choose Nest, then you can use this as one, making for some really cool editing opportunities. Also, don't limit this only to images, you can also use it with text and many other things. To really get the Game Theory look, I'm going to keyframe my logo to move with my talking. Whenever Game Theory moves on the screen, it's very quick and nothing really slow, so keeping that in mind, it's best to keep your movements to about 2 to 5 keyframes. After some time, I finally got the hang of the Game Theory editing style, and here's how it looks. Disney World was a huge part of my childhood since my family's been going since I was 3. My mother always told me the story about how I ran away from Donald Duck while she tried catching me in 90-degree weather. I feel like I vaguely remember that memory too, just imagining a large, like Godzilla-sized duck looking down at me. Game Theory editing involves a lot of keyframing, so if you want to learn more, then I highly recommend this video. In this video, I go more in depth on easing in and easing out in keyframes, velocity, and all that good stuff. So if you're wanting to learn how to keyframe better with your videos, then I highly recommend that. Unless if you're watching this 3 to 4 days before this video comes out, then good luck keyframing for now.